Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this. Summer is winding down, and today we're going to look at how something as simple as a cup of herbal tea can completely transform your chaotic back-to-school schedule. We're going to figure out how to bring a little bit of zen back into your household.
Think about it. Literally overnight, the alarm clock is blaring at some ungodly hour, backpacks urgently need to be packed, homework is suddenly back on the kitchen table, and everyone's schedule just goes into hyperdrive. It's a massive, overwhelming shock to the system when summer wraps up. So, if your back-to-school routine is feeling completely chaotic, you are absolutely not alone. But don't worry, we've got some fantastic insights today on how to manage it.
So let's look at Section 1, the back-to-school shift, from summer relaxation to the daily grind.
Getting the family back into a school year rhythm doesn't actually have to be stressful, but we all know the daily pain points, right? You've got the frantic 7 a.m. morning rush, the overwhelming 3:30 p.m. after-school chaos, and of course those dreaded 8 p.m. bedtime battles. Well, herbal tea is going to be our secret weapon. It gives us a perfect little map of exactly where we can insert moments of calm to break up that daily grind.
Moving on to Section 2, peaceful morning rituals, starting the day off right.
Let's all just take a collective deep breath here. Instead of starting your day frantic and rushing out the door in an absolute panic, try to actively swap that morning rush for just a few quiet minutes. Integrating a warm cup of peppermint or lemon balm tea right into your breakfast routine creates a much-needed buffer before the busyness even begins. It really does set a beautifully calm tone for the rest of the day.
Which brings us to Section 3, the afternoon reset, hydration, homework, and pausing.
Now, we are looking at what is arguably the most hectic part of the entire day. When that post-school slump hits, it's incredibly tempting to just grab sugary sodas and sweetened beverages. But swapping those out for a chilled, caffeine-free herbal tea with a little fruit, maybe a squeeze of lemon or some honey, that creates a flavorful, much healthier alternative for that intense after-school rush.
It's also absolutely crucial to remember that getting adequate fluids in is vital when kids are heading right back out the door to sports. Plain water is great, sure, but caffeine-free herbal tea adds a really fun variety. It makes hydration highly enjoyable and keeps those active kids going strong without that inevitable awful sugar crash later on.
And hey, we can even take that dreaded homework time and completely flip it on its head. It doesn't have to feel like a massive chore every single night. By establishing a few simple steps, like finding a quiet space, grabbing a favorite mug, and pouring a refreshing tea, we create this special little ritual. It actually physically and mentally signals to the brain that it's time to settle in and concentrate.
You can even get the kids deeply engaged in the whole process. Back-to-school season is a fantastic opportunity to turn the tea itself into a fun, interactive learning experience. Just look at some of these hands-on activities. Letting children smell the different herbs, helping them identify complex flavors, letting them pick out the day's blend, or even keeping a simple little tea journal. It instantly turns an everyday beverage into a fun, sensory lesson.
Because let's be honest, coming home from school is a lot. It usually means diving straight into more homework, more sports, and more chores. It is so incredibly crucial to give everyone in the house just a few minutes to breathe and reset. Creating an after-school pause with a refreshing glass of iced tea allows the whole family to properly decompress before jumping right into whatever the next chore happens to be.
Section 4, winding down the evening, transitioning to rest. As the sun goes down, we want to intentionally shift our momentum away from all that daytime hustle. A consistent evening routine is absolute key here. Making bedtime peaceful with a wind-down ritual featuring a really relaxing chamomile or lemon balm tea works wonders. It helps completely eliminate those frustrating bedtime battles by sending a clear signal to the body that the day is officially done and it's time to transition to nighttime.
We can also use this wind-down time to really bond. Try picking just one evening a week for dedicated family tea time. Brew a new herbal blend, whether it's hot or iced, and let everyone go around the table and share something about their day. It's a wonderfully simple way to create a lasting family tradition and to deliberately reconnect during what is a very chaotic season.
Section 5, building a lasting routine, making it work for everyone.
So how do we make this sustainable for the whole household? By remembering the adults. 10. That is the exact number of minutes parents desperately need, just for themselves. Between packing the lunches, managing the homework, and running back and forth to practices, taking just 10 minutes to sit down alone with a cup of tea, even if you literally have to hide in the pantry to do it, provides a much-needed opportunity to slow down amidst all the madness.
Because ultimately, the best routines are the ones you actually look forward to. Getting back into the school rhythm doesn't just happen magically overnight.
You have to give your family the grace and the time to adjust. Build simple routines, like that morning cup, an after-school iced tea, or an evening wind down that you actually enjoy. It brings consistency and a delicious reason to pause right into your busy schedule.
I really love this quote from Sean Snyder, the founder of Simply Herbal Tea. He says, tea shouldn't be confusing. It should be simple, enjoyable, and easy to make part of everyday life. This core philosophy perfectly encapsulates our explainer today. Keep the routine accessible, keep it enjoyable, and let it naturally support your family's daily rhythm rather than complicating it.
So, as we wrap up our analysis of this material, I want to leave you with a final, provocative question to think about. What moment of your busy day will you reclaim with a simple cup of tea? You've got the tools now to take back control of your family schedule and significantly reduce the stress of the back-to-school season. So go on, brew that first cup, create your moment of calm, and enjoy the rhythm.